So for my husband's birthday this year, my sister-in-law got us all tickets to the Buccaneers versus Steelers preseason game. This was the first time that all of us, meaning all 6 of us, have gone to a professional football game. The last time we all went to a game was when we went to go see the Pirates play the Yankees, and at that time my littles were really little. So this is really nice to go to a game where my littles can now actually remember going to a game, especially it being a preseason game where there's literally like no pressure and the crowd isn't as big and rowdy as it would be a regular season game. Parking was still a little bad, but once we got through the gate, everything was very smooth. Fun fact, the last time I was here was actually to see the Taylor Swift Eras Tour concert. She was performing here and my best friend was coming up from New Jersey, so what better way to spend our weekend than to go listen to essentially a free concert. It was insane the amount of people that were there, and I'm pretty sure she broke records that weekend. Also, a complete fun fact about Pittsburgh and this particular arena. We are known for Heinz ketchup, like the birthplace of Heinz. So there is actually a museum, and part of the museum is literally dedicated to Heinz ketchup. So whenever the kids see something like this, they start going crazy. So before it was Acrisure Stadium, it was actually called Heinz Stadium. And the name change is something that actually happened pretty recently. Once we secured our drinks, it was time to find our seats and enjoy the game. Yes, I know we are pretty high up, but again, this is just a preseason game. And it's a way for the kids to come to a football game and be a part of the hoorah of football and really see what it's like to actually go to a game. We also wanted to see how they would do sitting for that long inside of a stadium without getting up or moving around too much, and they actually did pretty good. I brought in some snacks that they got from a birthday party earlier that day, and they were pretty happy with it. They've been to the stadium before, but not in this type of setting. So once again, like I said, it was interesting to see how they did, and they did surprisingly really well. So when we come back, we're definitely gonna get seats closer to the field so that they can actually feel like they're on the field. Also, complete side note, we are huge Buccaneers fans, and I'm pretty sure that you could tell by all of us wearing Buccaneers jerseys in a sea of Steelers fans. We did not feel like we were out of place at all. Of course, there were jokes here and there, but they were just really excited to see a whole family in matching Bucs jerseys. And I thought that was really cool because most of the time, if you go somewhere wearing a rival jersey, you will get booed out of the stadium. Anyway, halfway into the game, the kids started getting a little restless. I had to try to keep them entertained, and I don't know how well that went, but my daughter started falling asleep on my lap until the game started to get pretty close and the fans went crazy. Like, when I say crazy, I did not know Steelers fans get like this during a preseason game. And they kept going. At this point, I think my kids just really wanted a yellow towel just to wave it in the air to be a part of the team. And even this guy, actually JK, we knew him. My son was over it though. Yeah, so pretty much all of them went crazy at this point, and we weren't falling for it. We still had hope that the Buccaneers were going to come back and win. I don't remember what the score was, but I'm pretty sure we were down by like a field goal. Surprisingly, my husband was pretty calm during all of these antics, and I'm proud of him for that. To be like the only red in a sea of yellow, my man kept his composure. I'm proud of him. And just like that, as I was trying to keep our littlest little entertained, we came back and won. Yes, we won 14-17. Buccaneers beat them. Oh, it's going to be a great season. We had so much fun. I definitely recommend taking your kids to go see a preseason game, especially if you don't want to spend the amount of money as regular season tickets. This is a good way to see how your kids do during a football game, especially of something of this magnitude. We literally had the time of our lives, and it was even better, like I said, the fact that the Buccaneers won, even in all that craziness.